Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome to Dad's Expensive Hobby.
What's up?
Today we're reviewing the Demoniacal Fit Hero Waltz, the Supreme Dance, aka Super Saiyan Blue GOGETA. I know I'm a little late to this party, but mine took a minute to get here from AliExpress, but here he is, and I tell you what, he does not disappoint. So let's check out his package real quick before we get into him. Standard kind of Demoniacal Fit looking package right here. Got a nice window for the most part. It's got the figure kind of offset from the center a little bit, and Demoniacal Fit, I've noticed they're kind of creeping into blocking their window kind of territory with the pictures on the front, but it does look pretty good. And on the back, it's similar to SHF in that the pictures are too small and they just leave a lot of blank space. But overall, just like SH Figure Arts, not bad packaging. But let's get him off the stand really quick and see how tall he is. The top of his spiky hair, he is just shy of 6.5 inches. His hairline's about 5.5 inches, so he's about as tall as Goku, which will make the entire figure just north of 16 centimeters, not quite 16.5. So I think that jives pretty good. Let's stand him next to some other figures, mainly some other GOGETA figures, and see how they look. And first up, here he is with the two gentlemen that go together to create GOGETA. That would be base form Goku and base form Vegeta, and they look really nice. And next up, here he is with the other GOGETAs, the Kami 1 GOGETA right there on the left, and the Demoniacal Fit Hero Waltz right there on the right. And here he is with his SH Figure Arts counterpart, Super Saiyan Blue GOGETA in his base form head sculpt. And they look almost identical, really. I don't know if I'm going to do a video kind of comparing them or not, but they look good. And lastly, here he is with the man he was created to defeat, the SH Figure Arts Full Power Broly, and I absolutely love that figure, and they look fantastic. Now for accessories, he comes with all kinds of stuff. He comes with 5 different head sculpts. He comes with 2 different Super Saiyan Blue hair sculpts. He comes with a regular hair sculpt with a serious face on it in the package. He also comes with a windswept Super Saiyan Blue hair sculpt with an open mouth yelling face that looks good. He also has 2 base form hair sculpts. One of them just a regular hair with a serious face on it, and the other one is kind of a windswept look with an open mouth yelling face. And he also gets a regular Super Saiyan hair sculpt with the halo on it. So is that supposed to be for the regular Hero Waltz, like an extra head sculpt for it or whatever? I don't know, but it looks really good. And he also comes with 4 extra face plates. He comes with 2 base form face plates and 2 blue face plates. He comes with one set that has like just a smirking face on it for the blue and the base, and they look really good. And he's got a teeth gritting face for both of them, and they look really good as well. He's also got 14 different hands. He comes with 2 fist hands on him in the package, and then a wide variety of open style pose hands like we've all seen before, but 4 of those happen to have a peg to hold a couple of his different, little energy effects he comes with. He comes with the kind of the run-of-the-mill charged up looking energy effect that we've seen plenty of times before, and I don't get tired of it, other than the fact that I do get tired of having to assemble the thing. I'm not very good at it. But he also gets 2 of what I guess we're calling bonus energy effects, and they look really good. They're kind of unique looking, and I like them if they're done well and got some nice white paint on them to kind of give it some life, and they look really, really good. Now for aesthetic, he looks really darn good, but then again, if you watch my other video, you know that I like the other Hero Waltz figure as well, and this is the exact same figure, repainted, so we'll go over his aesthetic fairly quickly. The hair, I love the blue. It looks really, really good. The face plates look really nice with that blue paint on the eyebrows, and then the irises of his eyes, the lines and stuff for detail look great. They did a good job with the yellow on the vest. Paint is a little jacked up right there, but that is a super duper nitpick on my part, but other than that, it looks good. Of course, just like the other one, he doesn't really have a matte finish. It's sort of a matte to satin. He's not shiny, but he's not super duper flat, and that's okay. The colors of the belt and the leg wraps look pretty good. I like the black of the shoes. Little bit of shading right here on the front, a little bit of darker gray on top of that light gray. Looks pretty good. It doesn't make his pants look dirty. It looks nice and purposeful, so I like it. Of course, they didn't give us anything on the back, but that's okay, I suppose. Just like the other Hero Waltz, I like the sculpt of the vest for the most part. Nothing new going on with it. Muscularity looks really nice. Proportions are good. Overall, this is just a nice, solid looking figure. You really can't complain. Hey, real quick, if you like what we're doing here on the channel, be sure and give this video a like, subscribe if you haven't already, and leave a comment on the video. It really helps things out. All right, now his articulation. Just like the other Hero Waltz, for the most part, it's pretty good, but the shoulders give me a little bit of issue, but not that big a deal. Let's go over it from head to toe real quick. Got a nice movable neck right here. We'll tuck that chin down into the chest really well. You're not going to get a lot of look up from the neck and head because of the collar of the vest and just the sculpt of the hair, so that's not necessarily the figure's fault. That's just the way the character is designed. But if you lean him back, with the torso, you can get some look up. With the shoulders, they'll go up to 90, and that has fallen off. That is a problem that I've been having. And he's not going to do a 360 just like my other Hero Waltz figure wouldn't do. Just the engineering that they kind of did, because the shoulder right here has a ball peg that's on a hinge just on this part of the shoulder, and it plugs into a little cup in here that plugs in downwards into basically just a little slot right there underneath the armpit, and that moves around and allows everything to kind of move. But his butterfly does move pretty well. It'll bring the arm across the body pretty decent. You get a little bit of gapping. If you could keep the daggone shoulder piece on, it would cover that up. So not too bad there. It's just it's a little tight and wants to fight you just a little bit. Well, not a little bit, quite a bit actually, so that's unfortunate. Bicep swivel works just fine. Double jointed elbow, past 90, so I'm not going to complain, and that elbow joint doesn't look too horrific. The wrists are on a ball hinge like normal, so you get your rotation, and it'll lean and move wherever you want. Not a big deal. Don't worry about this. I'll fix that after it's not broken. He's got an abdominal break right here. It'll bring him forward a little bit, not a big bunch. It will lean him back. He gets some noticeable lean back, so I like that. And you do get twist and all that good stuff out of it. That's because I'm pretty sure that's a double ball peg in there, but I'm not taking him apart to find out. Ball peg down here in the waist that you'll get some additional lean and twist and nuance. So you're going to get pretty much anything you're going to want out of that torso. That's pretty good. And these shoulders, if you just finagle them right, you'll get some movement out of that. Of course, the belt, is floaty and it has a little bit of a movable piece. Hips, no problem doing the split, and no dangle down here, no engineering hanging out, and I like that a lot. Front kick, very good, above the waist, no problem. They did sculpt the booty, just like the other one, so no kicking back. That kind of sucks. I don't know why they do that. Thigh swivel, little loose on mine, not like floppy, but a little loose, but it does work. Double jointed knee, way past 90, and the proportions are pretty good. I know a lot of people don't like the look of this knee. It doesn't bother me, because if you're just focusing on a figure's knees when you're posing it, then you're kind of missing the forest for the trees. But that is some gapping, so I can kind of understand a little bit of issue. No shin swivel, thank goodness. Ankles do kind of suck, but then they all do for the most part, because they're on a ball hinge, and the sculpt of it doesn't let it go down much. Doesn't come up much. You get a little bit of ankle rocker out of it. No peg holes in the bottoms of the feet. His toe hinge is functional and kind of tight, and I think it would work, but you do get that gapping. It's just that style of the way they cut it that you get the gapping in the bottom, the sole of the boot or whatever. So overall, other than some tight and wonky shoulders, just like the other one, this guy moves pretty darn good. Final thoughts on the Demoniacal Fit Hero Waltz, the Supreme Dance. I like this figure a lot. I like the other Hero Waltz. It's not without its flaws. That shoulder joint is a little wonky. You can't do a 360, at least on mine, on either figure. So somebody tell me down in the comments if that's a common thing. So that kind of sucks. But other than that, his articulation's pretty good. He looks really, really good, and his accessories are off the charts. Very, very, very nice. And his price point, I think I paid about $56 for mine, something like that, is really, really enticing. It's very, very well done. Overall, I'm going to have to give this figure, I'm going to give him a B+, even though he's got killer, accessories. Screw that. I'm giving him an A-. His accessories are ridiculous. He's got quite a bit of stuff. I highly recommend this figure. Get your hands on him for sure. Anyways, that's all I've got for him. Like, subscribe, give us a comment. It helps out with the algorithm. And with all that said, this has been Dad with Dad's Expensive Hobby, and I'll talk to you all in the next video.